The program you're about to see is a dramatization of a true story that will be repeated more than 11 million times this year.
Mom, Lady's pups are so cute. I can't wait until they get bigger.
They sure are, Dana, but you know we can't keep them. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have to find new homes for them.
Oh, okay. Puppies, free puppies for a good home. Hey, mister, would you like a puppy?
Oh, what are they?
Dad said some shepherds and a lot of other kinds, but they'll be real great dogs.
Oh, yeah, how about if I take this little guy? I think I'll call you Charlie. Well, this is it. Last unemployment check.
Oh, honey, what are we gonna do?
We're just gonna have to cut back. There's no choice. Something will turn up, but for now, we cut out the extras. Sorry, Charlie. Can't afford to feed you. Hope you find a new home, buddy.
It had come as a devastating surprise. At first, Charlie thought it was a mistake. Surely his human would come back. He still thought so, after 3 weeks on the streets of Phoenix. But in fact, Charlie was now just one of about 30,000 dogs who will be abandoned this year by people squeezed in the recession, well-meaning people who manage to convince themselves their pets will find a new home. But that's not how it is on the streets. Shortly, life becomes a constant search for food to stop the hunger pains. Some dogs become hunters, but Charlie's hunting instincts were too many generations back. He only knew that food came from humans, but humans did not always recognize their responsibility.
Hey, Mutt, get out of here, go!
So for Charlie, it became petty theft to stay alive, of the few scraps he could occasionally find. But there was another hunger in Charlie that even a full-course meal would not fill. His mixed bloodline, far from purebred, was still largely shepherd. He was by nature, by breeding, a dog who needed an intense attachment to one human. If he couldn't find his former master, he desperately needed to find a substitute. And if the big people weren't interested, well, the short humans certainly were. That's what brought him to the large building with the playground. During the day, this was where the small humans came. So maybe this was the place for the dog nobody wanted. Now Charlie's days began at 8 a.m. when the yellow buses brought the kids back to him. Nights were just killing time, finding a corner to sleep in, waiting till his friends came back in the morning. And food now was less of a problem. Even if he wasn't crazy about peanut butter sandwiches, his friends were happy to share. No, this wasn't bad. It wasn't a real home, but Charlie's days were full of friendship now. Then John made the offer Charlie had been hoping for, inviting him to his house to live with him full time. Well, Charlie was more than happy to accept. He finally had found the home he'd been looking for so long.
John, what's that that mutt doing here?
Mom, this is Charlie. Can I keep him?
No, I've told you before. No dogs. Now get in the house.
But this wasn't how it was supposed to be. He was here to be their dog. Why didn't she understand?
Is that mutt still out there? Hello, Humane Society. I've got a really sick-looking dog out here. Do you think you can come and pick him up?
Control 1 to K95. Copy traffic. Have a code 22 at 2715 West Buffalo. 2715 West Buffalo.
This wasn't it at all. This was supposed to be his new home. Wait!
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Charlie couldn't know, but he was about to have help finding a new home. But this would be the last chance for the dog nobody wanted.
What do you have here? I got a stray here that just might be sick.
It's supposed to be sick, huh? Yeah. Eyes are clear, nose clear there. Weight's pretty good.
Looks a little hungry.
Nice little guy, probably a little Australian Shepherd mix here, I think. Things don't look too bad. Let's listen to that heart. Okay. Good. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's take him on out. He's got some ticks. You better dip him.
If the process looks like an assembly line, it is. Something close to 39,000 dogs will move through the Humane Society this year. Strays like Charlie, dogs dropped off at the counter by people moving or people just tired of having a dog.
It's just, you know, pretty rough. But whoever I talked to thought there'd be no problem, you know, with a Cocker Spaniel.
It doesn't matter how they come, but they come in such numbers, the cast-offs of human society, that it must be an efficient processing. Oh, there is kindness here. The society was founded on that. But it can be no more than a pat, a soothing word, and that is not enough to calm and reassure a dog like Charlie. He could only wonder what he could have possibly done to be punished as he was. Now even his small human friends had been taken from him, and in the middle of more barking than he had ever heard before, he felt more alone than ever in his short life. Morning. Another day behind bars. Another day of waiting. But Charlie had now begun to understand what went on in this place. Humans came in, whole families usually, to pick out new dogs for their homes, to pick a dog they actually wanted. Charlie had seen a number of his cellmates invited out to go to new homes. Happy times those had been. But something else happened here too. Butch had been in the next cage when he arrived, but he went with the keeper through that green door and never came back. Charlie was pretty sure there wasn't a new family on the other side for Butch. That was a little scary. But no problem. Charlie was sure one family of humans would realize he was perfect for their home.
Look at this. He's great. Let's get him.
No, Jimmy, that's just a mutt.
I like this lab over here. He looks like a purebred. Look at this.
Yeah.
Big strong guy.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Come on, Jimmy. So, we got our dog. It was happening again. Why didn't they want him? Now, this was getting scary, and time was getting short. But there would still be tomorrow. Surely tomorrow his new family would come. They had to. They just had to. It was now 5 days Charlie had been on display, available for adoption, 2 more than the usual limit. The Humane Society people had hoped someone would realize he was an ideal family dog. They'd marked his tag, good with children, housebroken. They discovered he was everything a human family could ask for. And Charlie had done his best to attract the ones who came to shop. But it was now clear it was no use. So with apologies, Charlie's date with the room behind the green door had come up.
Sorry, fella, but nobody wants you.
I suppose most people would prefer to think the Humane Society finds a home for every lost or unwanted dog. It is easier to believe that than to know the truth, that this year Charlie's story will be repeated 10,000 times at the Humane Shelter. The county pound will not find homes for 25,000 more dogs because not enough people find room in their homes and their hearts. But this dog will not be one of the unlucky ones this year or any other. No, Charlie has found his family. He now lives at our house, and we are very happy to have each other. Come on, Charlie. Come on.